Hi, Sonic from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is All's Well That End Well from 1979. So let's get started. Lady and the Champ had four puppies. Three of them was good little puppies that stayed near Lady, but not Scamp. Scamp was curious. He was always looking for adventures. Scamp thought it was fun to carry bedroom slippers out of the bedroom. He liked to see what was in the garbage pail. He liked pulling laundry out of the laundry basket. He wanted to know what was on the table. Poor Scamp, he was always getting into trouble. The other puppies never got into trouble. When Lady took them for a walk, they followed close behind her. But not Scamp. He wanted to dig in the flower garden. Sometimes he chased birds. Scamp thought his father was wonderful. Champ did things that Lady would never think of doing. Sometimes he chased chucks. Sometimes he barked at other dogs. Sometimes he howled at the night or at the moon. Scamp thought that his father was the bravest dog in the world. Scamp and his family lived with Darlin and Jim and their son Eric. When Scamp tried to howl like his father, Darlin and Jim said, "No, Scamp. Good little puppies do not howl." They never scored Champ. Champ was a hero. When the newspaper was missing, Champ always found it. When Eric's toy plane was lost, Champ found that too. Scamp wanted to find things and be a hero like his father. One day, Aunt Sarah came to visit. She bought a big present for Eric. Aunt Sarah came and see lady puppies. First, said Eric. They left the present in the living room. When everyone went into the kitchen, Scamp crawled over from under the sofa. He walked over to the big wrapping box. He just had to find out what was inside. In the kitchen, the other three little puppies was playing with a ball. Aren't they wonderful? Said Eric. Aunt Sarah did not agree. Puppies are nothing but trouble, she said. No, no, said Darlin. Lady puppies are no trouble at all. Lady was very proud. What do you mean, puppies are no trouble? Aunt Sarah cried when she went into the living room. Just look at this mess. Ribbons and torn wrappings was everywhere. Scamp was staring at Eric's present, a large stuffed tiger. He never seen a tiger before. All puppies are trouble, said Aunt Sarah, but this one is the worst. She pointed a long finger at Scamp. Oh dear, said Darlin. I wonder if Scamp would ever learn to behave. Before she left, Aunt Sarah spoke sternly to Scamp. Now remember, she said, I want you to behave yourself in the future. Scamp felt very bad. He knew he had not been a hero. The next morning, Scamp was playing in the yard. When Aunt Sarah came for another visit, she did not look happy. Scamp wagged his tail as she walked by, but Aunt Sarah did not even notice him. What is the matter, Aunt Sarah? Darlin asked. You look sad. A terrible thing had happened, said Aunt Sarah. I have lost my little pumpkin. Scamp watched as Darren and Aunt Sarah went inside the house. Then he had an idea, a way to be a hero and make everyone happy. All he had to do was find a pumpkin for Aunt Sarah. Scamp did not waste any time. He ran right down the street. Scamp tried to remember things along the way so he would not get lost when he went home again. He saw a pile of leaves and jumped into it. He would remember that. He saw a squirrel and chased it up a tree, but he would remember that too. But he did not see any pumpkin to take home to Aunt Sarah. Suddenly he came to a busy street corner. There was a vegetable stand on the other side. A man with an apron was calling out, "Pumpkins, get your pumpkins here." Pumpkins, just what Scamp was looking for. He was sure the man in the apron would let him have a pumpkin for Aunt Sarah. Scamp crossed over to the vegetable stand. There were lots of things to look at, but suddenly Scamp got hit with a broom. "Get out of here!" shouted the man with the apron. Scamp ran off down the street. He ran until he came to the next corner. Then he scooted into someone's yard and hid behind a bush. When it was safe, Scamp came out from behind the bush. He saw a house with a porch and something he had never seen before, a cat. He wanted to find out what the cat was like. The cat was sleeping beside a dish of milk. Scamp decided to go over and say hello. Scamp walked up the steps and touched the cat with his paw. The cat jumped up. Out came its long, sharp claws. Scamp ran down the steps as fast as he could. He never been so scared. Scamp found a hole in the fence and ran into the alley. The angry cat was right in the back of him, but Scamp hid behind a garbage can, and the cat ran past him. He was very afraid. Scamp was still hiding when he suddenly heard a strange little sound. Meow, meow. There near a clump of weeds was a tiny little kitten. "Oh no," thought Scamp, "not another cat, but this was only a little kitten." Scamp went a little closer. The kitten did not hiss or try to scratch Scamp. Scamp started to wag its tail. He wanted to make friends with the kitten, but the kitten just sat there looking sad. Then Scamp thought of a way to make the kitten happy. He would get the dish of milk on the porch. He climbed up the step and took the dish carefully in his mouth. Very slowly, Scamp dragged the milk dish around the alley. As soon as he set the dish down, the kitten began to lap up the milk. Scamp could hear the kitten purring. Scamp decided it was time to go home. He did not know that the kitten was following him. As he walked along, he thought about Aunt Sarah. He was very sorry he did not have a pumpkin for her. When he came to the grocery stand, he sneaked past quietly. He saw the same squirrel and chased it up a tree again. He saw the pile of leaves and jumped in it again. He did not know that the kitten was right behind him. When Scamp reached the house, he started up the front steps. Suddenly he heard that funny little sound again. Meow, meow. Scamp turned around. It was the kitten he had met in the alley. "Little kitten," said Scamp, "what are you doing here?" The kitten was too busy climbing a step to answer. Then Darling opened the door. When she saw Scamp and the kitten, she said, "Oh, Scamp, you found Pumpkin. Aunt Sarah will be so happy." That night, there was a party for Scamp. Darling baked a beautiful cake. "Scamp is a hero," said Aunt Sarah. "He found my little pumpkin. The kitten named Pumpkin just purred. Lady and the Champ looked at Scamp proudly. Scamp felt very happy, but he was also wondering what cake tastes like. Somehow he would have to find out. So that was All's Well That Ends Well for 1979. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a good every day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.